Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion from May 11th to the 25th. We have severe weather coming on now, and we have a low-pressure system that will be developing down around the Gulf. We have several severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. We have them in North Carolina for Buncombe, Madison. Tennessee is in Gillis, Lawrence, Lewis, Murray. Mississippi, Ottawa, and Tennessee, Chester, Decatur, Hardin, North Carolina, Polk, Rutherford, and Kentucky, Bell, Knox, and Whitley, in Georgia, Bryan, Liberty, and McIntosh, Tennessee, Chehan, Dixon, Webb, Val Verde, and Texas. And we have flood warnings in certain areas here. So the weather is starting to get active again. And we have a storm system that will be affecting parts of the east later on tonight and tomorrow. We'll take a look at that. Okay, let me go to another map. Okay, okay, here's the current weather map. And what I have here is overlaid the dew points here across this area. This is an in-house map thing that we use. Right now we have a stall front here across the east. These are the dew points. Down here you can see dew points are in the 70s, 60s. The low hasn't developed yet, but it's part of the upper low that has been bringing all the rain down across the south. This is not expected to be a long event. It's supposed to be tonight and into tomorrow night. Could be heavy pockets of rain at this point. So we'll take a look at the models and we'll show what that means. We'll go to the models. Okay, here's the low developing in the lower Mississippi Valley. This is the GFS we go to later on tonight. Then we start getting some rain. Then we go to Friday, early morning. This is GFS. Well, actually, this is the European ensembles. And then you see we have rain as the low goes right over New Jersey and Long Island and brings some heavy rain into early Saturday, and then it moves out. This is the European. This is the European ensembles. So miles of good agreement. This is a European AI. Has heavier rain across northern New Jersey. And here is the climate forecast system. So models are pretty good agreement on this. And here it was supposed to be, I think, the UK, but it's not loading. So we'll look at the rainfall amounts that we're expecting with this storm system. And we go here to later on tonight, late rainfall. Here's where the rain starts getting like then we go into early tomorrow. You can see the rain here approaching an inch in some areas. Then we go to at night. Rainfall still another half an inch, over an inch, approaching 2 inches here in parts of northern New York State. And then we go to early Saturday morning, then it lifts out and it goes into New England. In addition, we always have severe weather. We'll again look at the severe weather threat. It looks like it is minimal, which is good news, even across the Northeast, even though there is a chance of thunderstorms that could happen. Okay, now we're going to look at the forecast. This is for the forecast period from May 11th to the 15th. And what you see, whoops, they're not loading. What is going on? All right, 11th to the 15th. What we have here is a trough in the west. Upper low here, that would be weakening as we go through the period. And this will be replaced by a ridge. You can see here, ridging here above normal heights, improving conditions here in the east. So we will have a closed low meandering over the lower Mississippi Valley, and that will finally lift out of the region during the midweek period. So we'll go to the midweek, and I'll show you what it means. See how it starts to exit. But this will support deep moisture to spread north and cause locally daily rainfall and storm threat early next week across the southeast. And that'll spread heavy rain through the mid-Atlantic. Favorite terrain will slow into Thursday. You can see we still have some rain, but then that's the last event. So we have two events. One here in the east tonight and Friday, and another one early next week. So we might be coming out of our drought that we've been having. Then we have an amplified upper trough of low pressure will reach the west coast inland by Sunday. Go here. And that's the system there. That'll bring some enhanced precipitation across the west next week, including mountain snows from the Sierra to the northern Rockies. Then we have another system that will develop in the plains later in the week right here. And this looks like a pretty strong system. 996. The other models don't show it, or they're slower back. You know, this is the some of the models have the low still back here, but we look at the climate forecast system has it more in the plains by Wednesday. Okay, here that's European AI has it Wednesday, so it looks like it'll be Wednesday. 995. That's pretty strong, and this will cause a low pressure system to develop here in the plains, bringing more precipitation to the region. Okay, we're going to look at the period now from May 16th to the 20th. And what we have here is a ridge over the Central Pacific here will build into the west, pushing this ridge eastward. And we have an upper low in the east that lifts out, being replaced by a ridge. So you can see it right here, ridge, then the low lifts out. There is some tendency for, well, I'm in the wrong area, 20th. See, replaced by a ridge across this area. So for this forecast period, I am calling for below normal temperatures here with the anomalies that are 4 degrees below normal. Above normal temperatures here with the anomalies that are 6 degrees above normal, mainly in this red area. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. And for this region, probability of occurrence is up to 40%, mainly in the mid-Atlantic. Below normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence is near 35%. Now we're going to look at the period from May 21st to the 25th, and the ensembles, if you look at the ensembles, has more of a flatter flow with above normal heights, and you look at the GFS and the European, they have a trough here in the northwest and the east. So the models are in better agreement than they were yesterday. So for this forecast period, I am calling for above normal temperatures for much of this region here, and anomalies could be near or greater than 8 degrees above normal, mainly in the red area. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here, and for this region, probability of occurrence is 35%. We'll take a quick look at the radar. Not much change, so that's it for now. That is the long-range weather forecast discussion for May 11th to 25th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.